1996. I find that time is a figment of my imagination that reminds me I'm a kid. Inside my mind, even tiniest of my memories might exist. So wake me up when I'm alive with it. My destiny's a blank palette, yet it's so immersive. The earth is my new canvas and I'll paint that picture perfect. My main goal is every color of the rainbow. So take that step into the grass with me, we gotta go! We all want to be the very best, and it's evident we're racing every test. We'll be cruising, communities got the real species and virtual creatures confusing me. Now that we battle and train these natural animals in supernatural ways, channeling power we save in capsules that saddle our way, so they know they're not shackled like slaves. No, they're actually brave. With dazzling creatures we travel this path that we pave, unleashing our wrath and racking our brains and hoping we'll all be a master one day. I'm rapping my talent in magical ways, analogy, anecdote, making my name an antidote to all the poison we want to escape whenever we play this game. I feel free when I play, and if you can survive your items, it's free to play. I'm finally seeing the day where we rip each other to pieces in peaceful ways, to the highest place where no one's got. One day I'll end it, go beyond and find my throne on top. I hope this never poke stops. We all live in an augmented reality. Dogs, kittens, family over Pokemon is blasphemy. I'm traveling my fantasies and searching deep inside just to find what makes me happy and unearth it to survive. I'm a tenured adventurer, sorry professor, but I'm the possessor of all of the mods. I don't need a lecture, just let me contend to remember my name when I catch them all. I battle with valor, you mystical infidels with your instinctual vision beware. If you experience technical issues, I will serve you anywhere. These little glitches are the things we overcome when we're walking through a universe with one too many bugs. When this life is throwing curveballs, we won't always catch them. So set up shop and go adventure with your best friends. When I was younger, I always used to wonder what this world is like with living, breathing dreams among us. Growing up, we play pretend, but in the back of our heads it seems we knew if we believe and stick it through, we could see our dreams come true. It's one thing to raise one up from nothing and keep it quietly, but it's rushing to see its commonplace in our whole society. When every citizen's interconnected, forgetting the many ideals we dissent with, it is our evidence no kind of requisite action is quite that impactful on friendship. We are different, but common threads can be sewn through innovation. When every color that's in our nation is linked through roots and imagination. So whatever your name is, a world of dreams and adventures awaits us. Are you ready? A legend's about to unfold. Get your game on and let's go! 1, 2, 3, 5. Find that missing number if you're looking to survive. I've been swimming through the sewage of my mind that divides the whites of my eyes and the demons inside. We are faint and fragile. Now hack that stigma and change the angle. That's the challenge and the greatest battle. And I know that the road gets maimed and mangled. If I crack that code, my brain can scramble. That's the catch in this game, we gamble. High risk, low reward. So remain in the cave or break that barrier. I'm in a stranglehold by the known, and it's choking me as I'm growing older. I told it I won't let it roam in the hole that only I know. It's mind to control. That's mind control. So I'll fly to a faraway island that no one knows, and I'll dive in the ocean and soak it inside of my bones. I don't know if I'll sink, I just hope I can float. Try to be civil with a civil, a devil would never answer to the men behind the vessel. He's meddling with them, ready to make deadly enemies if it means that I can wrestle with a hexadecimal, getting the best of me. But little he knows that his plot is getting heavily poked and is vulnerable to many a hole. So I'm etching a quote: I will never be owned, and remember should I ever go missing, no! 1, 8, 64, 2, 56. Pick which number's missing and get riddled with a little glitch. Shiver through the rigor or you'll take a swim in river Styx. If you ditch your wits, better quit if the glitch fits. I'm pacing, my heart is racing, phasing through my body. Got my conscience falling far behind me. I am offset by the darkness, cause I've heard this cry 0 times. Trying not to close my eyes, it's about to bite. I warned you not to talk to that old man. So sad, surfing my turf when you never should have left the shore, man. But here we are on my island. I heard that you came from Viridian. Well, tell them this isn't the forest. X-City, now watch how I'm glitching it. Ringing the bell, the battle's on, bring me the belt. I'm big with the swing like Miguel. I'm hitting your health to 0. I got that attack, that's some flames that made lizards and melt. I'm spitting this hell, fire is a blistering spell, like it's cast by a wizard or Dell. Your team will get body the shape of my body. I'm saying you get in this L. Come for the items, some men are about bills. Yeah, they always like duck. Did you come for the fame?
to show all your friends that you came out this battle triumphant? Did you come for the knowledge? Did you hope to emerge with the truth about missing no function? These trainers who think to capture me only get their world corrupted.
This game shark's actions don't need replay. Never meant to be, but creeping through our DNA. We could run away, but at the heart we are programmed. Our own coding is a place for no man. Trees in the heat will settle, the leaves in the breeze will wrestle. These people change with the seasons, weather, and it's like the cycle repeats forever. I'm just trying to piece together, step by step, so I ease the pressure. But it's even better when there's an evil vessel saying winning ain't quick is an easy level. The freezing hell will make hell freeze over, but when the enemy held me closer, saying I'll stay alone in this danger zone, or else I will sell my soul. Well, no, it may be living alone, but it's feeling even colder than wind when it blows. And it points to me with my fingers that froze, but life's got more than a linear road. So I will choose my options, and there's no one who can stop them. And even if I'm riding on my own, I'm calling shotgun. And even if the traffic cop forgot to put a caution sign, then I'll be slipping slide until I get to where I'm promised. And if I'm not, then I will crack the destined code. I will bulldoze through these boulders till I've changed what's set in stone. I will juxtapose successes with the rest and etch my own, until life hands me my platter made of silver and of gold. It ain't always crystal clear. When I get through this I fear, but I swear this icy atmosphere will never interfere. As it whispers in my ear, wishing I would disappear, I will never let it tie me down in yesteryears. It ain't always crystal clear. When I get through this I fear, but I'll take this icy atmosphere and make it kiss my rear. As it whispers in my ear, wishing I would disappear, I will never let it tie me down in yesteryears. The one we wish would never end is a nice path, but the one without an end is an ice path. It turns a lifespan to a time lapse, and it bypasses each climax by wiretapping a sidetrack all of my passions. It tries to blind me and to break my eyeglass, but I might add, this golden boy has got a touch like a Midas. And I will not bat an eyelash when this tyrant uses ice as a disguised mask with Climax as a prime tactic to fight back with. I'll surprise attack it when I solve its puzzle, and if it didn't think that all this hustle was enough, well I will toss and tumble, twist and turn and over, I'll befuddle it with friction from my feet to turn that ice into a puddle. I juggle life and work like torches on my paper route. I'm not afraid of all the faces trying to break me down. I'll find a way to make it out, even if it tries to give me frozen digits on my hands and in my bank account.
Never melt, never doubt. There's a light in this tunnel that I just haven't found. What I'll do with it, I haven't thought about. But if I let the frostbite go and thaw me out, it ain't always crystal clear. But I can do this up here, but I swear this is the atmosphere will never interfere. As it whispers in my ear, wishing I would disappear, I will never let it tie me down in yesteryears. It ain't always crystal clear, but I can do this up here, but I'll take this as the atmosphere and make it kiss my rear. As it whispers in my ear, wishing I would disappear, I will never let it tie me down in yesteryears.
Free tickets, kiddies. Gather around the campfire for a story you'll enjoy before you're about to expire. Cause no one will walk out a survivor as we climb this mountain up higher. The mountain of pyre.
Now I'll be your tour guide as we soar high up. 1, up 2, up 3, 4 flights. That will force fright in your poor mind like a gored corpse when a horse strikes. I'll be scorching these floorboards like a torn heart in the moonlight.
No normal force, I can fight you out of this struggle. With every turn you'll find out louder the mumbles. No doubt you're in trouble in this tower of puzzles that are lying with the skulls of every coward who suffer. With what you'll discover, you'll never be recovering from hardships that start with your cartridge corruption.
Hush up, it's gonna be a fun trip for the bloodshed through the sunset.
So follow instructions, it comes with a punishment for your comeuppance is up at the summit. Life we spend inside of our heart is tired and abandoned, the higher we crawl. Travelers who can't help silence the walls, the ominous witness, a sign of resolve. When time's in his hands, the sky will evolve, it shines in the sea, the tide will dissolve. If it cries in the land, it swallows it all, so united it stands or divided it falls. Nevertheless, It is a Genesis and it's an Exodus, like reaching the edge of a precipice to descend in an ocean that's endless. When a spectre scary, it's necessary to harness an extra sense to carry. A penitentiary where spirits rest and they can't bring a chest to bury. Alpha and Omega is about to end an era. On this mountain we transcend time and go primal, once possessing a world unbound to us. Enigmas we have shrouded as a figure, an imaginary figure in whom is drowned in our own stigmas. We'll be preying on our vengeance and vindictiveness, gather where the future, past, present, all existence is. This is a matter of great importance, a place to lock away the orbs in. See the hero of the cave of origin, let the old man say his story.
This is Mount Pyre where we calm all the spirits who have passed on to a ground higher that disembodied spirits cannot stand on. It's not coincidence that incidents like this have brought you here. It's an old tale that you're gonna hear, and if you don't wanna
disappear.
The world was right to the broken half and spoken land, ferocious clashes to adversaries bring calamities, permanent rest for these old stand. When the droughts ignite you, a shower strike you, these buried spirits out to spite you. Faces new, the nations too will play the fool with deja vu.
Years past, years last, fears that are here, trapped, still back, sealed, appearances.
It's happenstance, these apparitions, they will snatch and trick you with a whack prescription that will hack your vision. I'ma have suspicions, they will slash and rip you in the back for kicks, whether it's fact or fiction.
We're different in the same, it's a different kind of game, giving stitches to the bane of existence in its face.
Skipping down a lane where the memory should fade, reminiscent of a place, static in the field of space.
But now the time has come, neither have won, but the trial's almost done and you kinda look like us.
Finally I see my eyes deceive the liar I've become, so no, you're not the one.
Soar with me, we'll ride aboard the breeze, over the stormy seas and through the warmest heat, as long as you're with me in perfect harmony. Soar with me and you'll see how this world came to be before we're free. Here's how the story reads.
You gotta soar with me. I had a habit of asking for gratitude, from the chain that my ankle was shackled to. Now I'm climbing the Latitude Avenue and I can't count as high as my altitude. It's a bird, it's a plane, no it's me and you, flying high from the ground that we're used to use. Since we flew the coop, some are salty, watching us through the loop-de-loop. Through the blue we are free birds, in the ether we're seagulls and eagles. We're the highest things we've ever seen or heard, ever since we thought that the trees were free to think with my one mind. Unwind front row to the sunrise. From up high we can watch the tide at a time that is yet defined by mankind. Our bird's eye view becomes one among all, or all among one.
I know I haven't learned anything, but in the castle of my conscience I'm a better king. As I enter this endeavor on your feathered wings, the weather's fresher when the zephyr shows you everything. Come along and sing.
Come soar with me, we'll ride aboard the breeze, over the stormy seas and through the warmest heat, as long as you're with me in perfect harmony. Soar with me and you'll see how this world came to be before we're free. Here's how the story reads.
You gotta do a barrel roll. My heart and brain are racing, chasing this outer space, erasing all the faces of gravity, slaves who tried enslaving. Up here they cannot weigh in, it's so amazing. Just embrace the waves, the atmospheric pressure makes their fables cave in. Thinking of happy days, up where rockets blast away. Instead of praising the terrain, we'll take the path less plain. Now look down on the people that you hear talk. Find your mind and heart and take a trip to where your ears pop. Fear not, the wind will wash away your teardrop.
It's so surreal, the way the zooming soothes us, looping through the hoops we use to prove we're flawed as humans. Fight the feeling, flying faster than your soul is moving. 'cause I promise it is not just a soaring illusion. It's not a mirage, so let's drop the facade. When you've got the shot, your only option is to ask why not. We'll be on top of all, free to rise and free to fall, but we'll keep on keeping on for eons and eons. We've got the eternal ticket to fly on forward, subject to natural law alone to keep our earthly order, unbound to boundaries and free to scope the world's importance, while volcanoes and the people on the ground lay dormant. Over endless forests, we'll go around the orbit. No one knows we explored it, 'cause the sky makes footprints trackless for us. I'll keep your secrets sure. With me you'll be secure, liberated from their hidden moves. To each his own we soar. Can't touch, can't move. I can only do what I was made to do. To decorate the earth, no matter how much they hurt, I just can't touch, can't move.
I'm a celestial, extraterrestrial. The war's beneath me and I'm feeling quite skeptical. It's getting hectic all up in the stratosphere, and a clash of reasoning is what we have to fear. We sat up here and watched the earth's turn, shivering and sweltering, which intentions bettering the inclemency weather brings. We are the arbitrators of the stars where traitors gaze, in countless worlds where they suffer episodes of change.
Two sides to the war they produces, bruising the world where they live. The abuses left to the choice of a child. They choose which path they should take to destroy or refuse it. Cosmos split and attempt to reverse it. Mass genocide of a land. What's worse is waiting and watching multiple universes where wars rage on and we're forced to observe it. It's hard to ascend when they've gone too far. Sparks the lament of us falling stars. Fault in our stars, the cause of our wars.
It's the stories of yore, the foreshadow the score.
It's the pros of ideals
versus the cons they ignore.
But anything goes when the mission's gotta abort. We'll climb the floors of a pillar just to summon a spell.
We'll fight the surge of a tale that corruption will tell.
But when a fervent wish is not enough to come to our help,
the fault is not in our stars, Brutus, the fault's in ourselves. Whether perpendicular or parallel, we've got a strap on our asteroid belts and string together to reach ethereal heights. When the treason is wrong, we've got a meteorite.
We stars shine to help fight through the pain, but the tears of the stars shine bright through the rain, or the harsh sun will shine on the domain till the dragon descends to protect the terrain.
Then the dragon ascends not the same, learns from the stars how to cause us to change, free to fly far away. Can't touch, can't move. I can only do what I was made to do. To decorate the earth, no matter how much they hurt, I just can't touch, can't move. Through the eternal trees, for eternities, a verdant place on earth where time and space are certainties. Before they serve their purpose and be made anew, how's a nature trail for an organic pay-per-view? Through the eternal trees, for eternities, though there are birds in these, you are not a burden, please. They chirp at me to wake me from my day with you. Can't wait to see what else this nature brews. I wanna make an escape with you, and I'll travel 100 acres too. It could be an island or a landfill. I'm spending my life finding where time stands still, and it looks like it's among the trees. So I'll be cutting through every trunk and leaf just to sit and count the rings, and I don't care how much it bugs me. You're gonna receive my stump speech. Pick a shrub and hear me make a million metaphors. Be my bud, you and I will grow forevermore. Who needs sleep when we're always catching dreams? As we're planting every seed, we make our destiny evergreen. Through the eternal trees, for eternities, a verdant place on earth where time and space are certainties. Before they serve their purpose and be made anew, how's a nature trail for an organic pay-per-view? Through the eternal trees, for eternities, though there are birds in these, you are not a burden, please. They chirp at me to wake me from my day with you.
can't wait to see what else this nature brews.
Let's tell our understories brought along the forest floor. I got allegories getting bored in my temporal core. Like a vine, I got my mind wrapped around this ecosystem, but tucked behind, I'm a victim of this wisdom symptoms. Forget the future is unwritten. If I could withle a pencil from the trees with my bare hands, I'd write it different. So I'm etching out my prophecy by fertilizing property. I'm about to plant science, though I never studied botany. History's living in our minds long as we remember, embedded in our roots, stemming out to bloom forever. We could be sturdy like a tree, but delicate as feathers. It's the elements of our character we have to measure. The foggier this chilly air becomes, it worries me. Harvesting worry seeds out of this word eternity. But the ideas we spawn live on beyond our mortal beings. So sprinkle all your seeds, wishing what the world could be.
Take a walk with me. Just take a walk with me. All through the trees. Just take a walk with me.
We'll share all our secrets, you and I, space and time. You always find a way to soothe me with that friendly chime. So I'll stay and unwind and let my brain think. Isn't nature amazing?
Hey, turd, we gotta go!
What? Why?
Come on, bud, you'll be fined $1 million if you're late.
Oh man, take it easy.
Now it's 10 million!
I'm a gladiator with an atom of nature. Don't have a shield on, a staff to wager. With animals as my navigator, I fly like a 5-star aviator.
I have no use for mega mortars. The power's in my pocket to order. Territory, don't cross my border or you'll be stunned, killed or
My
cornered.
rampart is unbreakable. 6-gun tanks are incapable. I'm making a zone, a place in a throne. Praise when I rode in the heart of the home.
Can't pass through my bastion, don't dare. We've all journeyed till we don't know where.
But we seal deals, and if you didn't know, it's
Pokemon Rap Part 4 itself.
Name's Lucas, not your average cool kid. In pursuit of the persecuted, group called Team Galactic Stupid, ruled by a ruthless rabbit doofus, the tyrant Cyrus. The earth has a blueprint, but he rebukes it. Take my spirit to mute it, you can't. But I need gym badges if I need to do that.
I'm on fire now with this fight for survival. It's very old loser, I'm a rival. Thinks he's a man of fierce and passion. When I get badges, no problem passing.
Now, I'm not as selfish as my friend here, but we have a mission, that's why we were sent here. We need some training to patch our issues, to give us our ball, sir, we have to continue.
Jubilite!
Now to Orenburg, got the badge in the bag.
Well, I scored it first!
Keep it down. We got a serious problem. Leave it on the field and come with me to stop them.
Shame on these shame ass space pant junkies. I don't take Venus and bumper uglies.
Glam me out, call it fashion popo. Well, no, I'll never lose the kids in those clothes.
You wanna chat at me when you look so dreary? It's not Halloween, so why's your bun eerie?
Yeah, I gotta run, we can fight the remake. But I'm blind from your costumes that have to be brown.
Brothers from other mothers taking my professor, he's my predecessor. And I've been on another level like a Padre Pina trying to superstar. Leave for a portion of Jupiter, Mars.
Speeding in a car and I'm buying my pal's Kia. I got a paper gas riding on my bike, see ya. I got vulgar jumps, but a pretty sweet tooth. And my pal Ben's looking at you. When I pop up flaps on my pockets watch and I let my phone go a ring. I'll dial gals on my app cause they know when that hotline ding-a-ling.
That was a little pun you did there.
Well, let my mind trip, fluty thoughts get in there.
My ears are sad, I can't hear anymore. You might say I got a gripe here, or that grinds my gear a teeny lot. But I just can't have who I am be pompous. She's a princess, but he's a toad, cause all I hear when he talks are crows.
Now I'm on my own on a quest to win. Only those in the dust know where I've been. Lucas, he was my best friend, but I've got a hunch Krogunk is what he stepped in.
To be a real trainer, understand growth. This is my bronze song, and it's an oath to grow tall while he just floats along. Whatever flows, look him on the totem pole he on.
But the world is mine for choosing, and it doesn't look like I'll be losing with enough skill to score rubies.
Dude, wrong franchise.
Can we share rubies?
Still wrong franchise.
Darn.
Dawn of war that's approaching us. This gaggle of galactic geezers are growing tough. We won't settle for bronze or silver when we meet for the final battle of Spear Pillar.
This Cyrus guy, he transcends reality. You're in for an apex of kicks and fatalities. Going bananas with a heap of potassium. With all this crap and they must munch laxatives.
How do we defeat him?
The answers are deeper. Choose me to elect if I run for team leader. I'll follow my conscience as a cricket ought to do, or else we'll hear cricket too.
Are you tipsy on mama's wine? We're alone. They don't think not even the Obamas know.
We are not below them, no time to moan. We're no precious snowflakes, we're diamond snow. Feel the earthquake in the chair I'm in.
What's happening?
Whatever it was, it's no accident.
That was something beyond mega evolution.
Don't be stupid. This isn't over until we lose it! I refuse to watch him charge an evil team that lacks emotions. I'm so ill with this pen, they'll make me use crayon in doses. Whether he overthrows or raids us, it don't mean a thing. I'm gonna get my redemption, just not like Shawshank's.
Just think I'll live a life of luxury around this town. Running a syndicate underground with the ping of my pickaxe, the walls go down. With this poppin' shop, I got all of my neon lights. I'll serve you with this discount price, so come on in and take a bite.
Aiming down my sights, you know I don't miss, Majesty. Better space yourselves for this galactic travesty. When the coroner gets to Mount Coronet and straps his gloves, they'll inquest for a suspect and see my fingerprint pull up. Ha!
Let's have a look-see over here.
The towering mountain mounted by spears.
Let's go.
Wait guys, you see my hair? I really need to comb before we go up there.
Here the sky turns purple.
I gotta write this in my journal.
Let's act like Paragon season today, cause we sure did squirm a damn long way.
Hi, kids! Do you like Cyrus? Here we're gonna meet at the peak where your bones will lie in my hands. I'm the guy with the star glaze on my eye. And starting with this slice of dark rye, I will force a world that's just. First I shall cut off the crust, hell yeah!
I won't let you dwell there, and I don't care if you think that's best. There's this thing called selflessness, and you'll have a spec when you show some respect. So remember me as a star rapper when I pay the price as I pass the mic. Sometimes we hurt and we'll never be perfect, but neither will you, so I'll sacrifice!
Don, Luke, are y'all alright?
I think we're stuck in a roar of time. The most spatial of the rifts blemish the sky, and this crazy guy wants to rule mankind.
So to prove who we are, we must call the Guardians before these stars see us.
He clearly came for us last, so are you ready?
My body is ready.
Kick ass! Where's Dawn?
I think she lost us.
No, I promise. I just can't let her be lost in the darkness.
What's the matter? You trying to get kissed?
Did you miss me?
Dawn!
Such wishful thinking.
Well, destroying is not how the world gets fixed.
So which gen's next?
Fifth!
Those were some cool synonyms.
I hate you.
Shining through is a beacon of truth.
And lurking in shadows, ideals are pursued.
Is it you?
Is it you
that'll pave the way for a righteous path to save the day? Absorbing all colors in infinite purity.
An absence of witches in limbo eternally.
Fraternally rifted.
An internal schism, waiting to be liberated and risen. It's our way of thinking. You were a friend, whether good or bad. All things come to an end.
Harmony, I'm at war and peace, cause I know this world's not yours to seize. It's not yours to force beliefs. Would you rather lose the forest or the trees? You're a warped freak living an evil life. Being strong isn't all that you need to fight. We are each an icon of equal rights, and you agree we are stuck in convenient lies. Do you realize what's right and choose what's wrong? Or do you choose what's wrong not knowing what's right?
Know your enemy, know yourself, you'll need no help when you step in lines of battle. When over these people's hearts and minds, we can feed them lies and then call the cattle. To attribute the truth to these foolish people, we enforce one rule, that rules are evil. For a revolution, we could shape ideals, enslave their fields and try to turn them peaceful. Do you force your hand to change their will? Or do you change their will to force your hand?
Is this fear or malevolence?
We are meant to question what our elders tell.
I know we have emotions and care for each other, but what if all people decide for themselves?
I refuse these opinions to make other innocent people suffer like hell.
So superior men understand what's right, but inferior men understand what sells.
Our paths might cross and hurt our feelings,
but when black and white can be clearly distinct, then we won't all be perfect beings!
You are hard to figure out.
You are hard to outfigure.
I guess when we're colorblind,
our eyes can't paint this bigger picture.
We were born from one entity,
and this battle will rage endlessly.
Is really one of us bigger?
When we can't realize there's not one winner.
I've got to admit, it breaks my heart a little just thinking that you could actually be right.
And I'd call it quits cause it takes your kind of ambition to mobilize fighting for rights.
We could put our beliefs on the line
and let people choose between either.
Do we really need a hero?
Do we really need a dear leader?
Whatever that you believe in, do it sincerely and we'll all be kings.
If you're half in and half out, your heart could believe but your brain won't agree.
Sounds kinda crazy.
But all we needed was to say these things.
I tried to make truth suit a toxic reality.
And I defined ideals as quixotic fantasy.
Can we agree to cease and desist?
Or do we secede and cease to exist?
I just sought the ideal way to ignite a world full of warring people.
And I just sought the truthful way to unite a world full of lies and evil.
I dreamed a perfect illusion.
And I knew the truth that was hurting. There's one way to cast all doubt.
Smash the crown.
It's easy cruising down, but it's hard to scale the slope. If you can't either rise or run, they'll make you hit the road. But if you wanna make these rusty chains disappear, grab your life by the handlebars and shift gears. We hit the brakes when our feet move faster than our mouths. As technology grows, they try to slow us down. There's a speed limit driving on the pike, but the signs say I'm free when I'm riding on a bike. Within the confines of my mind, body, and spirit, I got great mileage and I'm steering towards that line where I can freewheel it. If you try interfering with a game like time trial speeding, you'll see red, white, and blue in your rearview mirror, and those colors won't seem like freedom. No, I'm riding on the real freeway. Ain't no leeway when I'm every rider in the relay. Hear that breeze say what they can't mark onto my gear. The images in my future may seem larger than they appear. When I make these pedals dance, I don't need a second chance. I don't need a helping hand when my feet are never banned. With that helmet on my head and a handle on my pants, let me take the wheel and I'll make these pedals dance. Circumventing any obstacles, circling cities and even tropical islands, anywhere possible, cycling. I am nurturing brain children with every rotation. So come roll with me across every nation.
From the morning to the days, and I'm never being patient, I'm never waiting, using transportation every way that's amazing. Soaring through the clouds, so swimming on the waves, and I've even caved into being caved in a cave when my Pokemon didn't have the 8-team strength. So now with a little bit of thinking, I think that I'll prefer that pavement. It's more than a hobby to me, using all of my body to lead, with no industry or team whatever will ever be stopping me. So while I'm out here speeding through regions, living life with every chance, I got these people confused and I'm not confused when I make these pedals dance.
I'll be winning medals fast, I'm a champ, call me Lance. I could meddle with metal and make things you can't understand. If a miracle cycle can purify and refine, it takes a single track ride to ditch a one-track mind. I am #1 runner, swimmer, and rad biker naturally, so don't try attacking me, I'm a triathlete. If it gets a little misty, it may dawn on you. Whatever makes you move, you don't want to electrocute.
I treads on that stone cobble, unlimited in that cold bottle. I be speeding like I'm at full throttle, definition of a role model. With the wind in my hair like I'm Pidgeotto. Look, no hands, gotta eat that snow cone like my champ in any dojo. I'm a champ on any road, whoa.
Double up your running shoes and shake up your soul. If you lose your balance, you're the engine control. Cause there's one people mover that lets each his own be judged. We're not running from something, we're just running to run. I've got a motor mouth with a manual passion, pushing my natural maximum as my national anthem. One mind, one body, one captain in tandem. Saddle is fast and tackling the most jagged of passes. I'll do a standing wheelie as an ode to gravity. I'll bunny hop like I rode into a masterpiece. I'll make an acrobat something they come in crowds for.
And it won't cost $1 million.
That's something I can vouch for.
Yep.
See the side of cycling road they didn't tell. Waving your flag depends on how it's differently spelled. Riddle me indifferently by giving me hell. You'll see me rolling by ringing that Liberty Bell. I make these pedals dance, I don't need a second chance. I don't need a helping hand when my feet are never banned. With that helmet on my head and a handle on my pants, let me take the wheel and I'll make these pedals dance. Circumventing any obstacles, circling cities and even tropical islands, anywhere possible, cycling. I am nurturing brain children with every rotation. So come roll with me across every nation. Transportation yields different modes, and methods which we deliver will lead us down new roads. Since we gotta ride the way it makes us feel, I'm not adding new spokes, I will reinvent the wheel.
Roll along with me, we'll go global. You don't know how to bike, pick one up and I'll show you. Roll along with me, roll along with me, take a roll with me. I'll forget if I don't remind me that I should hypothesize with such rhyming to sound like a parchment incarnate in harmony just to describe what's inside of me. Finding dichotomy is my metaphor of choice, a format that I can explore with my voice. But if you're the type to just scratch the surface, let's walk through this journey in verses. Go! I'm a normal boy, but I'm matured with toys. I'm at a fork in the road where it's more than a choice. So wherever I go, I will never forget the way home, cause my roots have been overgrown. But now I'm on my own and I don't know where I'm going. I'm programmed wrong, there's a bug in my coding. I'm hoping I'm strong enough to reboot. I will stick to my guns and troubleshoot. These demons come in all shapes and sizes. Their tricks and trials are wicked like ice is, feeding like leeches to suck all our hustle. I'm acing that test and completing that puzzle, but we're just a piece of one larger than life. I'm engulfed by a prophecy harder to fight. Time seems ephemeral and I'm stricken with paranoia. It's spooking my core, but when I defy that we're mortal, then I can soar. From chains I am free to fly and spend time with me, myself, and mine, observing the world from a bird's eye view. I don't want to return to the earth I knew, but the stars do, and I watch them cry. They lament for us laymen from high in the sky. Living history, they wish that they were literate to speak with me. When I go home, they'll be missing me. Not when I'm evergreen, forever seeding my philosophy, fertilizing time, trying to stop its velocity. Ideas are eternal, but our life cycle's circular. If I can't change it, I'll influence the curvature. It won't ever be perfect, the word is defective. Our imperfections have worth when subjective. To sin no more is to assume we are stainless. Make with what fate gives and aim to embrace it. But which way is right and wrong? Is a crown such a valuable prize to be won? When the truth is a fact, but ideals are attractive, natural discourse can balance the axis. The gears shift and it spins so rhythmic. Logarithms travel from our brain to our fingertips, pressing every pedal with intentions to succeed. With no help, just our feet, we treat freedom responsibly. That's my motto, my mantra, philosophy, catchphrase, slogan. Every single part of me, I'm looking for a sign or a symbol inside me, and anything identifiable is worth finding. It's no name or a singular process, no instrument, no singular object. The option to conjure a kind of a content with opposite concepts and context is godsend. And I just hope you admire that. Even when it's hidden in a fire rap, I'll be a champion, artist, creator, a thinker, a writer, a fighter, a trainer, a master in the making, from alpha to omega.
Let's mix records.
It's a beautiful day in my playroom, but my friends say playing all alone ain't cool. Now I ain't never been to trade school, but I think the way to make some moves is to trade like them trainers do. So I check in with my excellent connection, step into the center with my eloquent collection. DJ got them records mixing, chilling with my best friends. You guessed it.
This gon' be the next hit, bro.
I'll be up in the Wi-Fi club, and if you ain't trading with me, you a shy guy scrub. It's a time I love when I watch my little guy fly up. Say goodbye and hello to another one. I'll be chilling with my bros in the Wi-Fi club, and if you ain't trading with me, you a shy guy scrub. It's a time I love when I watch my little guy fly up. Say goodbye and
You're in trouble.
what? Hello? Don't tell me my game froze.
No.
I've seen way better reception on a payphone. For a moment I was chilling with my bros, and it's like 10 a.m. Don't even pretend the club closed. No, it shows an error code. And the reasons why, well, I may never know. It says connection lost. Where do connections go? And now I'm in rage mode.
I'm coming down with a Pokemon.
day trip, a local vacation to my game system's global trade station. Staying antisocial through a social engagement. Take a total stranger and make him an acquaintance. Sit in the terminal and set up my criterion. Pick a friend to lift my little critter to oblivion. When I got the link to trade from Sendo to Viridian, I don't need to force my mom to make another sibling. Now we're hanging in the GTS since I finally passed my WEP test. Sending creepy messages with elite tech. Just me and my friends on my 3DS.
No, little buddy.
My connection is at quick speed, but it's glitching. Tell me, what does this mean? I'm twitching from the info on my split screen. They'll trade a Mew for a level 6 Pidgey? I think I have one. Oh boy, am I in luck. I gotta do a double take. Am I being punked? I see a bright light. I think we're gonna make it.
It has already been traded.
Wi-Fi club. And if you ain't trading with me, you a shy guy scrub. It's a time I love when I watch my little guy fly up. Say goodbye and hello to another one. I be chilling with my bros in the Wi-Fi club. And if you ain't trading with me, you a shy guy scrub. It's a time I love when I watch my little guy fly up. Say goodbye and hello to another one.